මෙරට තුළ දූෂණ විරෝධී යාන්ත්‍රණයන් ශක්තිමත් කිරීම අරමුණු කරමින් රාජ්‍ය පාලනයේදී විනිවිධ භාවය වගවීම ප්‍රවර්ධනය වෙනුවෙන් වසර 3ක ව්‍යාපෘතියක් එක්සත් ජාතීන්ගේ සංවර්ධන වැඩසටහනේ මැදිහත්වීමෙන් ක්‍රියාත්මක කිරීමට ජපන් රජයෙන් ඩොලර් මිලියන 2.5ක් ලබා දී තිබෙනවා. දූෂණ විරෝධී යාන්ත්‍රණය ස්ථාපිත කිරීම තුළින් දූෂිත ක්‍රියාවන් සම්බන්ධයෙන් කටයුතු කිරීමේ යාන්ත්‍රණයක් ස්ථාපිත කිරීමට අදාළව මෙම ව්‍යාපෘතිය ක්‍රියාත්මක කිරීමට නියමිත අතර ඒ සඳහා වූ ගිවිසුමට ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ජපන් තානාපති සහ මෙරට නේවාසික නියෝජිත අතර අත්සන් කිරීම අධිකරණ සහ ජාතික ඒකාබද්ධතා අමාත්‍ය නීතිඥ හර්ෂණ ඥානායක්කාර ඉදිරියේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ජපන් තානාපති කාර්යාලයේදී අද සිදු වුණා. රාජ්‍ය හා ආයෝජන ප්‍රවර්ධන අංශවල ඵලදායීතාවය හා ආයතනික දූෂණ වැළැක්වීමේ යාන්ත්‍රණයක් කරහා පාලනයේ සහ ව්‍යාපාර භාවිතයන්හි විනිවිධ භාවය වගවීම සහ අඛණ්ඩතාව ප්‍රවර්ධනය දූෂණයට අදාළ විමර්ශන ක්‍රියාවලීන් වැඩි දියුණු කිරීම සඳහා ආයතන ශක්තිමත් කිරීම කොටස්කරුවන් සමග සම්බන්ධීකරණය වැඩි දියුණු කිරීම නඩු පැවරීමේ ගුණාත්මක භාවය ශක්තිමත් කිරීම සහ දූෂණයට එරෙහිව ඵලදායී ලෙස සවි බල ගැන්වීම සහ සමාජ වගවීම වැඩි දියුණු කිරීමට පුරවැසියන් බල ගැන්වීම මෙම ව්‍යාපෘතිය තුළින් සිදු කරනු ලබනවා. මෙම ව්‍යාපෘතිය තුළින් තරුණ පිරිස් මාධ්‍යවේදීන් සහ ළමුන් මේ සඳහා සම්බන්ධ කර ගැනීමට අපේක්ෂා කරනු ලබන අතර දූෂණයට එරෙහිව අඛණ්ඩව සහ ක්‍රියාකාරීව දායක වීමද මෙතුළින් සිදු කරනු ලබනවා. මෙම වැඩසටහන සඳහා නීතිපති ජනාධිපති නීතිඥ පාරින්ද රණසිංහ ජනාධිපති ලේකම් නන්තික සරත් කුමාරනායක අධිකරණ සහ ජාතික ඒකාබද්ධතා අමාත්‍යාංශයේ ලේකම් ජනාධිපති නීතිඥ අයෂා ජිනසේන අලසෝ දූෂණ විමර්ශන කොමිෂන් සභාවේ කොමසාරිස්වරුන් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ජපන් තානාපති කාර්යාලයේ සහ එක්සත් ජාතීන්ගේ සංවර්ධන වැඩසටහනේ නියෝජිතයන් එක්ව සිටියා.
Project spanning 3 years and supported with generous budget of $2.5 million aligns strongly with the goals outlined in our National Anti-Corruption Action Plan. It builds on important progress we've already made together, including the digitization of case management systems, development of the ESA declaration framework, and the formulation of a national strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, this anti-corruption drive or the fight against corruption, this is an integral part of our government policy in every level. It took a long time for the Sri Lankan citizens to understand the impact of corruption and bribery. They kept on electing people they jolly well knew who were engaged in corrupt practices. They thought nothing will go wrong. But finally, we as a political party, National People's Power and the JVP, we struggled, we worked hard to educate the people, the impact of corruption. We told them, you will die with bad medicine. We said, you will eat substandard food. All because you're not fighting corruption. Nobody believed us. But by the time they believed us, people have died because of substandard medicine. People have gone blind because of substandard medicine. And the economy crashed. And some of the judgments being delivered by the honorable judges these days, when they're sentencing the culprits, they always say, one of the reasons for the crisis of our economy is this, corruption. But by the time our people heard it and decided to bring us to power, damage was done. So we had a bankrupt country, and even worse, up to an extent, bankrupt moral and value systems also. So our government, when we took on, I'm happy to say that long time ago, around 2015 or even earlier, I, together with the former Director General of the CIABOC, developed the prosecution guidelines that are being currently in use. I'm sure they are not great, but you can still update and work on them. That is the effort we had. So as a political party with our zero tolerance on corruption, we are happy that now we are in government. Now what has happened now? Has all the corruption stopped? The answer is no. But we are happy to say, at the highest level of political corruption is non-existent. If you take a ministry, secretary and above. If you take a board, chairman and above, zero. Zero corruption. But down the line, still it's there. There are some certain bugs in the system which needs to be debugged at some point in time. But this is not to upset the hard-working, honest bureaucrat in all these agencies. There are good men, there are good women. But the problem is, still at some decision-making places, you still have the ghosts of the old regime. So whenever we are trying to put in the new system of anti-corruption drive, you can see the old system resisting upwards. And this is a struggle for the last 6 months we've been engaging in. I'm ever grateful to the Honorable Attorney General and the CIABOC Director and them, because now the public has seen what we are capable of. Despite not having enough staff, despite not having the sufficient advanced resources, despite not having many things that they want to perform, they are still performing and the cases are coming through. In fact, this time around, the public gave the mandate for one thing: fight corruption. Eliminate bribery and corruption from this society. The public demands it. For the first time, they did not ask for cheap goods or jobs or schools for children. Of course, those economy has to go through. But they demand this. So this is the right moment, right time for a project of this nature. Because I'm 100% sure with the sharpened skills, digitalization, assistance to develop prosecutions and help them, this time around it's going to work even 10 times better than the last time. Why? The political will is there to lead them. Today we have ministers and MPs who does not even call a police officer for a favor. And I can tell you proudly, none of us would have called you. We don't. So this time around, we have a government who has set the example from the top. So it's easier for the government servant who is engaged in the prosecutions and work to work without a problem. It's been 6 months. Not a single allegation against any of our MPs or ministers of corruption or bribery. In 6 months' time, in 1 year, I will say it again. In the second year, I will say it again. All the 5 years, I'll say it. Now, that is rare for a Sri Lankan political government not to have that level of confidence, and I do. So therefore, I don't want to drag this any longer, but very profusely thank Japan has been a true friend to us. So has the UNDP. Even the digitization of courts, which was stuck till the UNDP reminded me there's a progress of this nature. So while our government is struggling, there are good government servants who are working hard. Things are not moving as fast as sometimes we would like to. So those systems have to be placed and the system has to be debugged. What I'm asking all of you, not Your Excellency or the UNDP, but you gentlemen, I know that you are leading prosecution agencies here. Don't give up. It's struggling hard. Results are hard to come by. Frustrations are many. Blocks are many. Just don't give up. Because this government won't give up fighting corruption and bribery. And not only at the end of 5 years, we will fight it. We are going to create a society that they will even be fearful of thinking corruption in their own minds. That's what we have to bring this country to. Because corruption, sometimes they do not know they are engaging in corrupt activity. Now recently a minister getting arrested. Entire family seems to be getting arrested. That means they've been enjoying the fruits of corruption without even realizing it. Children's, wife, like that. So anyway, I don't want to make a long political speech, but just to assure Your Excellency as well as the UNDP rep that this time around the government is very much backing you, not just lip service. And also I'm asking I see the two agencies that do the prosecutions here. Let's work together. There'll be problems. Don't give up. Thank you.
පත්තුවෙන හෙඩ්ලයින්ස් වල මතුපිට කතාවට එහා ඇත්ත.
News AM edition with Chiran and Namini.
හරිම ප්‍රශ්න හැංගුණු කතාව. සඳුදා සිට සිකුරාදා දක්වා හැමදාම උදේ 7:30ට. තවත් නිවුස් එකක් නෙවෙයි.
Find us on YouTube at Net News Digital.
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රථම වරට ඔබේ ආතරයිටිස් ඇතුළු සියලුම සන්ධි රෝග සඳහා නිෂ්පාදිත දීඝායු සන්ධි පුනර්ජීවක ප්‍රතිකාර කට්ටලය. ශරීර අභ්‍යන්තරයට පෝෂණය ලබා දී ආතරයිටිස් ඇතුළු සියලුම සන්ධි රෝග සුව කිරීමට දීඝායු ජොයින්ට් හීලර් කරල්. ශරීරයේ සන්ධි රෝග ස්ථානවල මතුපිට බාහිර ආලේපනය සඳහා දීඝායු ජොයින්ට් හීලර් ආලේපනය. ආලේපයෙන් පසු පහසුවෙන් සන්ධි වේදනා ස්ථාන තැබීමට විදුලි සන්ධි තවනය. මේ සියලුම ප්‍රතිකාර එකම කට්ටලයක් ලෙස දැන් ලබා ගත හැක. කුරිය මගින් නිවසට ගෙනවිත් දීමට රුපියල් 5990ක් පමණි. අදම අමතා ඔබේ සියලු සන්ධි රෝග ඉක්මනින් සුව කරගන්න.